Hi, welcome to the secret video series about how to avoid 4 costly misconceptions when it comes to choosing the right after-school activity. My name is Jesse Elder, and for the last 15 years, I've worked with a little over 3,000 families in the after-school activities business. And you know what we found is over that time that choosing the right after-school activity is really the source of a lot of confusion for a lot of parents. And there are some misconceptions out there that can really cost you money that you shouldn't spend, can cost you time that you never get back, but most importantly, you may end up finding or using an activity that may not honor your child's unique strengths and who they really are as an individual. So we put together these videos to get the word out about how to avoid these misconceptions, and by the time you finish watching these videos, you're going to know more than 99% of the parents out there, and we hope that this will save you some time, save you some money, regardless of what type of activity you're looking for, whether you're looking for martial arts or you're considering gymnastics, dance, music, art, tutoring, or organized sports, and I use that term a little bit loosely. Regardless of what type of activity you're looking for your child, we hope that this video series will help to educate you, arm you with the facts so that you can make a more informed, educated decision. So the first costly misconception is this: I think my child should choose their after-school activity. And this is a big one. I would say that most of the parents that we've worked with over the last 15 years, they kind of had this idea when they first got started. And let me just ask you a question. Would you leave any important decision up to your child, like whether or not they want to go to school? Probably not. Or would you let your child decide what kind of food they want to eat or how much TV they want to watch? The truth is that children, especially under the age of 12, they don't have the mental ability, they don't have the rational ability to choose an activity that not only is fun, but also is good for them, both short-term and long-term. So the first misconception is that it's okay for my child to choose their own activity. So what we would ask you to do is to find an activity that your child does have some interest in, but also is something that you as a parent feel will reflect the values that you've got for your child. So I'm not saying your child shouldn't have a choice in this. Far from it. I think it's very important that kids have the ability to move towards activities that they have some kind of attraction towards. But to give you an idea, I remember growing up, one of the things that my dad did was he would lay out all these books on the kitchen table, and he would say, "Jesse, you can read whatever kind of book you want." And he'd walk away. And I felt so much freedom. I thought, wow, I get to read whatever I want. And I go and I start looking on the books that are on the table. It wasn't until I got much older that I looked back and I realized that he was the one that chose what books ended up on the table in the first place. So I got to feel like I had some choice in it, but the truth is my father and my parents controlled every choice that I could have made. So how does this relate to you? Well, you know what are some of the benefits that you would like your child to get out of activities. So rather than just leaving the choice totally up to them, we encourage you to think about what are some of the activities that will help to develop the values, the ability, and the skills that you really want for them to have. Because this is an important decision, that the choice of an after-school activity can make a big difference in a child's self-esteem, their confidence. Regardless of what type of activity it is, it will have a big impact. So this was video number 1, and the first costly misconception is that it's okay for your child to just choose whatever activity they want. Hopefully you see a little bit different picture now, and you can use that to make a different decision. On the next video, we're going to talk about misconception number 2, and we'll look forward to seeing you there. Thanks.